Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the face, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone. Like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
All right, guys, welcome to It's Reaction Talk Time with Shay Shay. You know, guys, I've been thinking that the daggone, the little thing right there with my face on it, I've been thinking that it's going to pop up on its own like it does in my life, and it never does. So that's why it's a little delay when I come on, because I'll be waiting for it to pop up. StreamYard charges all this money, $50 per month, and they cannot let stuff pop up automatically. You still have to go in and do it yourself. That is just crazy, you guys. But anyway, welcome to my reaction talk time, Kountry Wayne reaction. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's a beautiful day, you guys. Happy and blessed Wednesday. Happy and blessed Wednesday, guys. If you enjoyed this content today, make sure you thumbs up. Also, if you are not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Also, welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. And over here in the chat, we got Jermaine in the place to be, y'all. He checked in because, he's asleep. We be up on that phone talking and shit all damn night, man. I'm going to have to stop keeping him on the phone all damn night because his ass be tired. And it's like a 3-hour time difference. It's amazing how some people think you are staying up waiting on their calls and texting them, when in reality, you are talking to your mod on the damn phone and your friend all damn night and day. You know what I'm saying? So, Jermaine, I'm going to start letting you go to sleep because, man, it's a 3-hour difference and your ass be tired. All right? And we can't have that, dude. Okay? We cannot have that. All right? So, anyway, guys, we are going to be doing 3 skits today. Okay? We may do more. We may, if I find another one like we did yesterday. We did a what do you call that? A backflash? No. A flashback. We did a flashback yesterday. We saw how Miss Shayla seduced Anthony at first. All right. I had some things misconstrued, but all in all, I was right about she waited until he was intoxicated before she came over and threw herself all over him. And he was trying to get out that situation. And she popped up with Amber and Kountry Wayne sleeping together. So she's a scandalous, trifling ass lady and a liar, very dishonest, just like somebody else I know, and manipulative, just like somebody else I know, you guys. All right, so I am a little hoarse today because, as y'all, I don't know if you guys know, I had to go off on a person that I used to talk to so many times because he kept on popping up with videos and stuff. And that's why I'm hoarse, you guys. I had an early morning, well, actually it was like late at night here, and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. He decided to get up to do another video on Shay's too. Okay, but yet I'm the one stalking. All right, so you know I had to go over there and go off and shit like that, and then I had to retaliate back with a short. Yeah, and I know it's very juvenile, but you know sometimes you have to stoop to people's levels to show them that you're not the one to be played with, like he does with everybody else on YouTube. But anyway, so that's why I am a little hoarse. But as you can see, I'm trying to talk through the hoarseness. All right, so we are going to get ready to do this, guys. If you are at home or wherever you are at, go get you something to drink, something to eat, and a relaxing seat. If you are at work, continue to do your job, but listen or watch me on the down low. Oh, it's hot, y'all. I had the air conditioner people out here too and stuff, and they came and looked. They have to replace the whole unit, but they are going to do a temporary fix. But it's still a little hot in here. Not too hot, but it's a little hot. And then the door people came to do the lock, so all of that is squared away. So I'm happy about that. So overall, guys, I'm having a great Wednesday so far, and I definitely hope you guys are having a blessed Wednesday as well. And again, thank you so much for tuning into this reaction video. Welcome to everybody in the chat, everybody who watches the replay, and over here. In the bushes, welcome to YouTube, guys. Okay, and thank you so much. So this is me. Like I always tell you guys, I have another channel that I don't even use. Every now and then I use it. And I put this up here because I know he watches in the bushes because he's a stalker. He also comes over here underneath other people's profiles, especially on my late night lives. He actually talks to me there. All right, him or his friends or whoever he sends. So he said that my hands was ugly. And I'm like, boy, are you blind? My real nails, I do. And I take care of my entire self. So I had to put this up here for him just in case. So y'all got to excuse the pettiness. I'm still doing this regular video and content. Just excuse the pettiness. But again, when people have mental conditions, you know, and they just keep on doing stuff to you, sometimes you do have to stoop to their level to show them what's up. Y'all wait till y'all see what else I got in store. It's all about legal. You guys are going to be like, Shay, come on, girl. But you will see. My God. What? What is this thing talking about? All right. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead. I don't know what my what do you call that thing? I think that was Gemini talking. I don't know what Gemini is talking about. I didn't tell Gemini to create shit. Well, let me see. Let me see what Gemini was talking about. Hold on, y'all. Gemini or bot or whatever you call yourself. What are you talking about? Okay, weird ass machine. You know, these phones be listening to you guys, okay? If they be really listening, I mean, like you can try it out. You can be talking about something and all of a sudden, and I'm not even talking about typing, you can be talking about something and it automatically comes up on your phone. At least on my phone, it does that. So yeah, it's a trip, guys. I promise you to be listening to something. I don't know. Or they recognize, maybe they recognize certain, I forgot what you call that. Like when you talk, they recognize certain things and then they automatically go search it out and bring it up on your phone. Maybe they do that. Maybe they're not really listening. Because if they were actually listening, they would hear when criminals like this criminal I used to talk to be plotting to do scams and stuff, they would hear that and they would already have them in custody. You know what I'm saying? Or when they be defrauding the government, you know what I'm saying? Doing things like that, they would already have all that information. So they probably just use certain keywords that you say, and then it goes to automatically and come up on your phone. That's what I'm thinking. Something like that. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and get ready. Guys, if you want to show additional support to this channel, you can do a super sticker, super chat, or what do you call the other thing? A membership for $4.99 per month, or you can do a Cash App donation at $Shades2. And know this, all of these donations are used on this channel to help pay for the expenses of my channel. All right. So know that. I don't use it to take care of myself. It's not even enough. It's basically to go with whatever, you know, I have to pay for, like StreamYard and things like that. So thank you guys in advance. And we don't have bots over here either. These are real people. All right. If I was using bots, baby, I would have millions of views. Okay. And YouTube definitely would crack down on it and my channel would be taken. You know, they just took somebody's channel because of that. They just had it up there, I think a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, complaining about it. She says she's innocent, but I don't know, you know, because I don't know her. You know, people always claim innocent, that they're innocent and they actually be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this boy. All right. All right. So anyway, and randomly, guys, I am going to be making random comments. I'm going to just tell y'all that straight up because I know he's listening. He's petty and he likes me to be petty with his stupid ass. All right, so I can show him how to be petty. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and do this first skit. Okay, so this first skit, guys, is where Anthony and Amber are sitting up here just enjoying, the nice weather and all their money, their wealth, and just being around each other. So we're gonna watch this for a refreshing mood. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this. Okay, let's go ahead and present, share screen again, guys. You're gonna highlight what you're trying to share, and then you're gonna share it. All right, so that's how you do that. I need to turn everything up too. Hold on. Let me turn everything up. I'm gonna put it on. Rewind it.
It's times like this I appreciate being outside. It's crazy. When I first bought this house, I fell in love with the outside. And I really didn't take care of what was on the inside. That's probably why all the other rooms aren't furnished like they should. All the other rooms aren't furnished like they should. And I managed to just stay in just a couple of rooms. The living room, my office.
Now we really need to furnish the rest of those homes.
I know. I gotta do what I gotta do.
The stars are so beautiful.
Yeah. Not as beautiful as you.
Anthony, is that Shayla?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Maybe you shouldn't be here.
Amber, I'm where I want to be. Right where I want to be. I'm right with the person I want to be with and the woman that I love.
It just seems like she's just always gonna be in the mix of everything. I mean, what is she calling about?
It doesn't matter. She came over to Peoria. She was crying. I wasn't there. But Peoria told me she pulled up at the house. That's just crazy.
She's crying about what?
About me, about us, about me leaving.
Now, isn't that the truth? She's crying about you leaving. But she caused all this mess in our marriage. Like, you got the nerve to cry? That's crazy. Let me ask you a question. How does that make you feel? Knowing that she's crying and her heart is broken. Do you feel anything?
I feel bad for us. I feel bad for you. You're the one who's hurting all this. I feel bad for us.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that. It's a beautiful night. Can we just sit here and listen to these damn crickets and just look at the moon? Bullfrogs and ants never sleep. What? Bullfrogs and ants don't sleep.
Okay, bullfrogs. We just learned something new. Bullfrogs and ants never sleep, you guys. I did not know that. Thank you, Anthony. Now, I am happy, just like this person said in the comment section, to see Anthony with his wife. This is very beautiful, you guys. I'm happy to see this. I'm always here for the wife and not the side piece, For real, for real. All right. Somebody say he only loves his money and himself. I beg to differ with that. I don't know about that. I think he actually does love Amber, and I think he really does want this relationship to work. She already told him they can split everything in half, meaning that he probably can have the house, that she has a house. So if he just wanted his money, I think he would just basically, he would have taken the deal and went back to Shayla and got half, like he just said, or at least got the half first and then go back to Shayla. All right. Somebody said, congratulations, Amber and Anthony. Now go and get a DNA test for Shayla, baby. I agree. Definitely go get that done. I don't know how long that will take for them to figure out they need to go and get a DNA test. All right. The sooner they do that, the sooner he can get Shayla completely out of his life all the way around. As soon as he does that, he can definitely get Shayla out of his life all the way around and tell her off like she needs to be told off. Because let me tell you guys something. Shayla is playing the victim just like somebody else I know. And Shayla is not the victim. All right. She seduced this man. All right. While he was intoxicated. Then she continued to manipulate him by telling him that his wife cheated with Kountry Wayne up until they got married. If she was so for him, she would have told him that a long time ago or never agreed to hold the secret for Amber. All right? Point blank. Wouldn't even be involved in that foolishness. And told Amber that she was wrong and convinced Amber to go tell her husband. But the only reason why Shayla told Anthony is because she used that as a manipulative tactic to make him come to her. Point blank. And it's really a damn shame. But I am glad they took the time out to embrace one another, to sit there, relax, look at what they have been blessed with, and just talk. And then I hate that Shayla called. I don't know why he hasn't put her on silence. Okay, but I guess he's trying to stay open and honest with his wife. As a matter of fact, I think he needs to start being a little bit more of a man, a grown man, and go over there and let his wife be in the car and tell Shayla in her face to stop calling me unless it's about the baby. Period. We are not together anymore. It's over. I'm sorry, but you knew what you was getting into. You knew that I was married. As a matter of fact, you did what you did to get me. So therefore, all this crying and stuff, and you talking about you can't go on, and you running over P's house and running to everybody in ATL, you can miss me with that BS, girl. And that's what he needs to tell her and stop feeling sorry for her too, because she does not need any sympathy or empathy or any compassion, because she knew exactly what she got herself into. Anytime you choose to dabble with someone that is married, separated, going through a divorce, and they get back together, you get what you deserve, because you should have known that before you even got together with them. All right, point blank. And you knew that there was a slight possibility that this person may rekindle their relationship with their significant other, their wife or husband. You know that. So when stuff goes down, don't do all that running all over their house and shit and doing all this other weird stuff. Stay in your lane. All right, point blank. Now, if you have a child with that person, yes, you make sure that person is taking care of their responsibility, but don't use that child as some type of leverage. You know what I'm saying? Go find you somebody who would definitely, I misspelled, I put an X there by mistake. Go find you someone on Cash App. That's what I'm talking about, on this right here. Go find someone that you can really call yours and that will really appreciate you, period. All right? Versus settling for, somebody's leftovers or you're sharing, point blank. All right? So y'all tell me in the comment section or wherever what y'all think about this skit right here. Are you glad to see Amber and Anthony sitting on their porch, relaxing, having a good time with each other just by talking and, just enjoying their wealth in the nice environment and, just enjoying each other? What do you guys think about that? Okay, so let me know in the comment section. We can go ahead and go on to skit number 2. And the skit number 2 is, I believe that skit number 2, let me check it out. Actually, it's on my phone. Let me look and see what skit number 2 is about. Let's see here. What did I do with it? Hold on, guys. Let me find skit 2. So skit 2 is when Wayne tells Anthony. Actually, it's going to be when P tells Kountry Wayne about the situation. All right, and when she talks too damn much, why is she discussing somebody else's business? I hate when people do that, guys. It shows that they are weird. You know what I'm saying? Because why are you discussing somebody else's marital situations? And why is peace so damn wishy-washy? She goes back and forth. I told you guys yesterday, first she supports I don't know, Anthony, then Shayla, then Amber, then herself, and then Shayla, then herself again. It's just plainly weird. These are some weird women. I wish she would just get rid of all these, except his wife. Make sure y'all check out this lady right here. Show some love and support if you are on TikTok. Okay. That car is slaying, and it ain't leased with stolen money.
What a lovely surprise. The man himself.
What you got going on today? Just say he emailed you the all the quotes. So baby girl.
Yeah, I got it. I'm going to
You got it?
respond.
You about to go somewhere?
Yeah, in a minute.
Where you about to go at?
Man, I'm about to go get lunch.
But you and Aunt, boy, God, dog, boy.
What?
Where Chad, man?
That's right over here. Always talking about me and
Nah,
Aunt.
'cause
Me
y'all
and Aunt nothing. That's my friend.
I got
For
to
the
make a
billion
joke, y'all. I have to make a joke. These people got these nice homes, and you look at these chairs they're bringing out. It's a hot ass mess, you guys. I mean, damn, do y'all get some real chairs to match your homes, please?
That's my friend.
clean your chair.
You can call them chairs. Those damn chairs you use. I don't know. It's a hot ass mess. You can tell when they're using, rental property or something like that. How about getting some real damn chairs to make it look more realistic? Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and finish watching this.
You have to give me a raise so I can get some nice outdoor furniture.
You know what I'm saying? You already getting that 15, though.
Girl, you can't do it $15,000 a month. Shit.
How much work you doing for that?
A lot.
Nothing.
A
Shit.
lot. So, but y'all spend a lot. Just tell me the truth. Y'all be, come on. You know I ain't gonna say me and you basically
Wayne,
like.
that's my best friend. Like my brother.
Oh, so you don't be on him at all?
No. What's wrong with you? Don't make me throw up.
Okay, stop. See, when women be extra like that, that's when you lying. Because look at here. If you ain't really like him, you just would have said I ain't like him. But somebody throw up, come on now.
Because you're putting nasty thoughts out there, and that's not what it is. We're just cool. We're best friends, and we're about to get something to eat.
How you know he don't love you?
He loved me like a sister.
So how you know he don't love you like a wife?
Because he loved his wife. Oh, let me tell you. I ain't tell you this. There's some stuff that's been going on.
What's up?
So, Anthony has been trying to get back with Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's like, he's been going back and forth. Mm-hmm. Now he's finally like, yeah, I'm going to get my wife back.
Mm-hmm.
And so he told Shayla that he wanted to get back with Amber. He told her. But guess how he told her?
What?
So Shayla went to the house, went to Amber's house, pulled up solo, and Anthony told Shayla in front of Amber that he wants to be with Amber. And so they like getting back together or something. It's crazy.
Girl, my heart.
And Shayla come over here, she's crying, she's all hysterical, and I feel so bad for her.
God, dog, boy.
Like, he ain't had to do her like that.
Well, Atlanta, boy.
Yeah, like,
I ain't never did no woman like that.
I find that hard to believe.
What?
I'm sure you've done some things.
Nah, I'm saying that man had a baby by the winner had a baby by the girl. Made a girl got free and then confess his love back to Amber. Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, you make women fall in love every day and then you leave them.
I ain't leave you.
You did leave me twice.
No, you left yourself.
I mean, I'm done with you in these mind games and these
I'm
little
saying,
slick words.
no, you didn't believe enough. You got to believe to keep it. You know that?
No.
You felt like we was too good to be true.
That's not true.
No, if you would have kept believing.
You had no time for me. You never wanted me to go anywhere. I couldn't go on tour with you.
No, you could go.
You got mad when I went to the movie set.
You could go whatever, but you ain't believe. If you would have believed, I would have wanted to take you everywhere. Even Jesus couldn't bless nobody who didn't believe.
Okay, right. Okay, Dwayne.
See, there you calling my name by my first name.
Yeah, that's your name.
So do you believe? Did you believe in us? Be honest.
I did believe in us.
For day one, you felt like we couldn't work anyway.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
You just didn't make me feel secure in our relationship. You made me have doubts by the way that you acted. It's like you were 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
I ain't Atlanta though. I ain't did that.
No, you're not him. You're you. I don't know which one is worse.
Shoot, I'm no good. You
But
see that, man? But no, that's crazy, man.
that's so crazy. I felt so bad for her.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do nothing like that, man.
Oh, please. You do worse, Country Wayne. You are a player, first class act player. What is he talking about? He cold-blooded. It was cold-blooded the way he did P. It was cold-blooded the way he did Amber. It was cold-blooded the way he did Ro. It was cold-blooded the way he do all these women. What is he talking about? He's no better. Okay, he's no better. I hate when people talk about other people and they don't be any better. How in the hell can you talk about somebody else being no good when you're no good yourself? You know what I'm saying? It's just like talking about somebody doing criminal activities or beating a woman and you beat your wife and your daughters. All right. How you gonna talk about the people being a criminal or you are a criminal? How you gonna talk about somebody being a player or hurting some other chick's feelings when you hurt P, you hurt Rolanda, you hurt Amber, you hurt every damn body you date? All right, let's keep it real. He's a player, you guys. Y'all know this is true. This dude is a player. He can't talk. And for P to be up here discussing Anthony's business with Kountry Wayne is beyond ridiculous. Why does she feel like she needs to do this? And she's not being honest, talking about don't make her throw up. Girl, you know you want Anthony. You want that man, all right? Because I guarantee you, if he would have came on to her butt, she would have been all over that man. He's fine anyway. You know she would have been all over. Plus, she had him before, you guys. Women trips me out when they pretend like they don't like a certain person and know they do. Just like, some men do the same thing, pretend like they don't like a certain person, but constantly harass, stalks, and do things like that, make videos and things like that, call, text. It's just plain and ridiculous. It's just too damn funny, you guys. And the thing is, I just don't like it. I wish Anthony would tell his ass off, but I know he won't be telling him off, but I wish he would. And tell P off too. She needs to stop blabbing about his personal business. What Anthony does with his wife and with Shayla don't have a damn thing to do with her. Let's keep it real. I'm tired of being nice with these people. It does not have anything to do with her. They need to mind their business. And I wish that Anthony and Amber stop running around telling the entire ATL about their marital problems, because they can give you opinions and stuff, but they can't really tell you what to do. No one can tell you that. You have to do what you think you need to do, because ultimately you are the one that has to deal with this. These people are going to go on with their lives. That's why I don't believe in bringing everybody into my situations or anything, because these people don't give a damn. They're sitting back laughing, giving their opinions, don't know the whole story, and need to shut the hell up. All right, and worry about their shit. Okay, just like P does, and all these other people who give them advice. They can't even maintain a relationship, a successful relationship. How are you going to tell somebody about your relationship when you can't keep a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or a husband? How? You can't. Okay, the only thing you can tell them about is how to be unsuccessful in your marriage or your relationship. That's the only thing you can tell them about, because you couldn't even keep yours together. And that's on everything, you guys. I wish she would shut up. I really do. And I wish she would stop blabbering out Anthony's and Amber business. This chick is just mad that Anthony does not want her. Shayla, getting damn well this girl does not care about Shayla's feelings. And Shayla, she needs to stop running over there crying and acting like she's going to end her life. Girl, if you're going to do it, then do it. Why tell anybody about it? Okay? And that's on every damn thing. All right, so welcome to the chat. I am Warranty. Thank you so much, Most Hated Bronze, for being here. I appreciate you guys. MSJ, thank you for coming back. You said Anthony needs to tell Amber the whole truth and how this all started. Get the paternity test now. And you know what? I keep on saying that over and over and over again. I don't know what is taking them so long to do this. Amber needs to know the whole truth. Why did he bring that up while they are sitting outside in a nice environment? It's beautiful outside. Just everything is beautiful. Why didn't he bring it up and let her know everything that happened? Why is he holding on to that? He knows that Shayla is no good. And then Amber needs to tell her husband, how do you know that, ask that man, how do you know that baby is yours? And when he tell her, that he gave the paternity test to Shayla, she's gonna know then that she needs to tell him to go get a second paternity test, because you can't trust Shayla. You can't trust her for many different reasons. First of all, she seduced him away from her best friend. She was conniving all throughout the pregnancy, lying to Amber and everything. Then she lied and manipulated to get Amber's husband. Then she did use manipulation again to keep him. And she kept on consistently using that tactic. All right. Plus she lies. Then she's trifling, because if any woman hooks up with another man while they are pregnant and have sex with them, you are trifling. All right. You really are, because that's straight up nasty. All right. And so she's that too. Then she cheated on Arby with Anthony. So she can't be trusted. You cannot trust people who cheat. I'm just telling y'all straight up, because a lot of times they go back and cheat again. Now, some people, in rare circumstances, you can rekindle a relationship and trust a person if they cheat. But for the most part, you cannot trust a cheater, a liar, a thief, and a shit starter. You cannot trust these type of people, okay? Because they are just deceitful in nature. They are nothing but walking snakes, all right? And I'm talking about women and men, walking snakes, all right? So Shayla is a walking snake. And y'all, and don't get confused. I'm not talking about the real Shayla, ex-Shayla. I'm talking about her character she, plays. Because some people get mixed up and shit, like, this is how these people act for real. I'm talking about her character, all right, that she portrays is a walking snake, a piece of crap, all right? And so you're right, MSJ. Anthony needs to tell Amber the entire truth and how this all started, so Amber can know what her best friend is capable of. And that way Amber can start thinking to herself, if she can concoct all this stuff up and do all of these things and do all of these, play all of these games, she is definitely capable of tampering with a paternity test. All right. So now let's go into the third skit. The third skit is when Anthony shows up. Now let's go watch that. It's a hot ass mess, you guys. I'm telling you, it is a hot, juicy mess. Okay. So this is the one right here, I believe. I think this is the one right here. What happened right here, y'all? Anyway.
Like that's what happened when you don't got a real man in your life. All this grass and all this stuff right here, this crazy. I'm gonna get that good. What's up, bro? What's up with you, boy?
What's up, bestie?
He your bestie, but why he ain't do his best to get this out of here? See, and I ain't been around and all that, so all this stuff right here, man. All them nights you don't stay here, you could have got that done. That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
Y'all out here talking about.
You could have got that done, though. I'm just saying. But
But y'all think y'all slick, but
this is my brother. Could you stop with that?
ooh, wow.
Right.
This is my
Thank
best
you.
friend.
Exactly.
Oh, Atlanta
Nothing
boy.
going on.
What's going on with you, man?
Man, chilling, man. What's going on with you?
What you mean?
Well, you cold blooded. I don't see no remorse in your eyes. Man, what you did to Shayla, dog?
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
I'm saying what you did to Shayla in front of Amber. I mean,
Why you telling my business?
He was going to find out. He worked with Amber.
How you feel though? You don't think you took it a little too far, man?
That's what I was like.
Like, you had a baby by this girl, so this girl think. I'm sorry, you don't think you took it too far? Now you that's in front of her face. That's cold blooded, man. How you feel? I just want to know how you be feeling. I know how I feel. I done did stuff too, so I know how I feel. But how you feel?
All right, how do you feel?
Oh, now you siding with him?
I'm just saying that was great.
Hey, you know that girl is crying right now somewhere. I just want to know how you feel about it. I'm just asking.
I feel bad. I feel bad for him.
Boy, I did not see that in your eyes. Like I said, we do business together, so you got to stay that person right there. Man, look, it's raining, boy. It's raining like hell out here right now, boy. You feel bad?
I do.
Shayla's tears.
Just tell the truth so the rain will stop. Let me see. Just try to tell the truth one time.
I'm telling the truth, but
So you really love Amber like that, and you done with Shayla.
yeah,
You just with her all the time. That's crazy. It's just cut off. Well, I tell you what, man. Well, only thing I know, if you serious about love, let it be. But if you ain't, you gotta think. Because you did that in her face, she ain't gonna never forget that, boy. You got something on your hand. You just embarrassed you because she embarrassed herself for you. She knew she was gonna go through what she went through or whatever, but what you just did for her, and you say, hey man, that's crazy. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stay out of it. Cause all this rain, it sounds like lightning coming, and I don't want to get hit by it. I don't did everything that you doing already, but I know I just need them with a bunch of money and pray they get somebody else. Atlanta, my man, though, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all back so y'all can get a quickie like y'all be doing when I be doing. You know.
Oh my gosh. What was that?
That's stop. Yeah, you dress. Yeah, y'all better and slippers.
I'm about to change.
Yeah, he trying to slip up in and stop playing.
Oh my
That's
god.
all. One thing about it,
Bye, Wayne.
took it too far though, man.
Bye, Wayne.
You take everything too far, even this fake friendship y'all got.
Kountry Wayne needs to shut the hell up. Okay, let's keep it real. Wayne needs to shut the hell up. Let's keep it real. Why is he taking up for damn Shayla? Shayla is the side piece. She should have never been in the stuff anyway. Shayla, I mean, he didn't do anything to Shayla. Shayla did it all to herself. Period. The big repercussion is not with Shayla. The big one is with his wife. Shayla has nothing besides that baby, and soon enough, it's not going to even be the baby. All right. So again, why is everybody, just like this person said, feeling sorry for Shayla when they should be feeling sorry for Amber, who is the wife? This just shows you guys how people think in the real world, and people's values are definitely just going down the drain. How can you feel sorry for a damn side piece who manipulated and seduced this man into a relationship? And she played around with her best friend's husband. How can you feel sorry for her? Kountry Wayne did not even like Shayla. Shayla used his brother. Why is he taking up for this skanky ass woman? Okay? Shayla made his brother think that child was his. So why is Kountry Wayne taking up for this piece of shit lady? For real, for real. I mean, that is the most stupidest stuff I have ever seen in my life. Okay, if that was my brother and this chick lied to him and played around on him and made him think that child was his, there is no way I would be talking to her or taking up for her, period. Anthony did wrong when he cheated on his wife. Anthony did wrong when he fathered a child while he's married. Anthony did wrong when he lollygagged around with Shayla, sleeping with her even afterwards. Anthony did wrong when he brought another woman into his marital bed. Anthony did wrong when he disrespected his vows in his wife. All right? Period. All right? He did wrong. All right? And Shayla did wrong when she seduced, manipulated, and went after her best friend's husband. And I don't know why some of you guys don't realize that that woman is wrong all the way around. And don't come at me with the fact that Amber cheated before the marriage, up into the marriage. Let me say this again. She already apologized for that. He allegedly, supposedly forgave her for that. So that's an old topic, okay? She learned from that, and she tried to make it up to him. She didn't cheat anymore while they were married or anything else. She was catering to this dude, doing the most, all right? And if you want to go tit for tat, he stood up at Rolando's wedding and confessed his love, all right? That's what he did in front of his wife, in front of everybody. Then he lied about losing his money and was doing the most. Then other things he lied about, and then this little shit with Shayla. So miss me with all that bull crap, because again, I don't know how he even got into a relationship with his business partner and friends, his friend, ex-woman. All right. Now, Amber was wrong for cheating before they got married, and she should be ashamed of herself. And she definitely played that part well because she was ashamed of herself. Okay. And she vowed to never cheat again, especially while they're married, and she would make it up to him. And that's exactly what she was doing. She was catering to this man. All right. So you can't use that for excuse. I mean, I don't give a damn if she cheated in the marriage. You don't cheat because somebody else cheat. What you do is once you find out, you go to that other partner, you talk about it, and you decide if you want to go to counseling to keep this marriage or you want to break up because that person, violated your marital vows, and you can't get a divorce for that. So, he didn't do that because she did not violate anything within the marriage. It was before the marriage. Once he found out about her cheating, he could have easily dissolved the marriage, and he chose to stay there and to forgive her. So y'all stop bringing up that old tired ass news. You sound just like Mr. Recuse doing the same thing. All right. The thing is that he cheated in the marriage. He broke all the vows. He broke the covenant. He broke everything. All right. A marriage is a covenant. You take vows. They're supposed to mean something. You know what I'm saying? Even the Bible speaks about divorce, in a marriage. In the time that the Bible does, condone a divorce is when the partner commits adultery. And not only did he commit adultery, he fathered a child. He made a baby. All right. In that bed, probably, which is his wife in his bed. That's disgusting. Honestly, if I had a man like this, I don't even know if I could take him back. I'm going to be perfectly honest. He would definitely have to get on his knees many days and do a lot. All right. Because I don't know if I could even trust him. And I really understand why Amber is acting. What do you call that? She's acting. I can't remember the word that I'm trying to use, but she's basically safeguarding her heart. Okay. And I can understand why she's doing that because honesty is very hard to, trust a person that does this, whether it's a man or a woman. It's just plainly disrespectful. Okay. I mean, very disrespectful. But as far as everybody being in his business and Kountry Wayne putting his 2 cents in there when he knows that Shayla is a skankish ass woman, and everybody knows this, I don't understand that. He should be telling Anthony I hope you made up your mind who you want. It was trifling to tell her in front of Amber. However, let's also face the fact that Shayla shouldn't have been over their house. What side piece goes to their man on the side house? Who does that? Because you're asking to get terminated very quickly. In the real world, she wouldn't have gotten her ass whooped or terminated. You can't go to people's houses. You know what I'm saying? That's really, really skankish. Alexis, thank you for being here. Yeah, you're definitely right. He definitely needs a paternity test ASAP. And I don't know, maybe they're going to do it next year, 2 years from now, maybe around Christmas. I don't know. But they need to do that. And I don't know why they did not discuss this when him and Amber were sitting on the daggone patio talking, And let me just say something else too. I know Amber is feeling some type of way, but I hope that Amber truly wants this marriage. Okay? Because honestly, if she does not want this marriage for real, guys, I think Amber should do what she needs to do. Okay? If Amber believes that she cannot get over everything that Anthony did, if Amber believes that she cannot forgive him and it's going to be always a hindrance, I think Amber needs to just dissolve this marriage. Okay, because why play these games? Now if she can do all of these things or work through all of these things, she needs to start acting a little bit more like it. Okay, I'm sorry. You don't have to put the X in there because I definitely think that she needs to hold off on that. But I do believe that she should act like she really wants her husband. And girl, let's do this. Let's post some pictures on social media to make Shayla mad. Y'all need to write that into the skit. We want to see some action for real, something to make us jump up out of our seats and just be like, damn, what? We need to do that. Let her post some pictures of them, on at their pool, just enjoying life and everything. And also go ahead and do that paternity test again. Go ahead and do that quickly, because you need to find out if that child is actually your husband's child, because I honestly don't believe that that's his child, you guys. I just don't. Miss Angelina is acting kind of shaky with that paperwork she just got like a week ago. That was like a whole week or two ago when she got that paperwork, and they haven't updated that yet. I'm looking on here right now to see if they put out another skit real quick. Hold on, let me take my video off of here and do this. Let me check and see, you guys, before we get off of here, because I don't understand why they be taking so long. Now, I do kind of understand, because it's all about that money, but at the same time, you do have to, give us what we want so we can continue to watch. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they go ahead and reveal the fact that he needs to take a second paternity test, because he's dealing with a skankish lady and a conniving lady that be doing all types of trickery. So hopefully they go ahead and do that. I got on the wrong glasses, and get the ball moving with that, so we can find out if that's actually Anthony's baby. And because a lot of us think it's not. I don't know for sure, and I'm still looking for the video y'all claim Shayla had a one-night stand at the club, right before, I guess, she hooked up with Anthony. I don't know, because I promise you I haven't found it yet, but it could be there, because it took me a long time to find those two skits I showed yesterday. Remember that? It took a while for me to find that, so it could be here. So they haven't did any more updates to Shayla, or Amber, or Anthony. It'll probably come on once I get off, like always, and then I'll just do it tomorrow. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything, y'all. So what do you guys think about this skit right here, though? What do you think? Do you think that not Amber, P needs to shut her mouth? And what do you think about Kountry Wayne giving his 2 cents, and then Anthony's reaction? Do you think he should have came down a little bit more harder? He told XP, why is she telling his business? But do you guys think he should have came out a little, he should have came down a little bit more harder on P? What do you guys think? It was another skit that I wanted to try to find yesterday. I just don't remember what it was. I'm trying to think. I don't know, you guys, what that skit was. Do y'all remember? Do you remember Alexis? Because yesterday we was watching the other back. Like I said, today I was going to show you guys another skit on something, because we just saw how they got together. We saw that part of it where Shayla tried to use, she did use it. She didn't try to use it. The fact that Amber cheated with Kountry Wayne. It was another skit that I said I was going to try to find, but I don't remember what I said yesterday. So let's see. Let me see if I can remember, guys, real quick, because this is the last skit. I just want to see before we leave. Hold on, let me go check and see. I thought it was the one where he when he asked Amber. Let's see. Let's see, because I wanted to show you guys. I think this is the one that I said yesterday. Let's see. I don't know if it's this one right here. I think it is. I don't know for sure. Let's see. This got to be. This is when he found out. Oh, he Amber! Oh, wait.
Amber!
Damn. He is pissed. So that's why he went on and cheated with Shayla, you guys.
What's wrong? Everything okay?
Oh, shit.
What's the matter? Anthony, well, what is it? Anthony, why are you just standing there? What is wrong? Hello. What's the matter? You came in here hollering. What is the problem?
You're sleeping with Wayne all through our engagement.
Oh, what are you talking about, babe?
Just like I said, you were sleeping with Wayne the whole time we were engaged.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't lie to me! Were you sleeping with Wayne while we were engaged?
Babe, I've been the perfect wife. I've done everything I vowed to do, babe. I don't know where you're hearing that from, and I don't know who's telling you this stuff, but
Your friends.
You don't know where I'm hearing that from.
Tell her.
When you from the streets, it always gets back to you. I can't. You had that man in my house.
Shayla,
I'm doing business with that man.
God.
And the whole time, you were giving yourself to him.
who told you that? Who
told me that? That's all you can say is who told me that. No, baby, it's not true. I would never do that to you. I took vows to you. I'm your wife to honor and obey.
A perfect wife to you.
Stop saying that. A perfect wife would not go out here and cheat on her husband.
True.
That's my husband.
What do you call him? What, you saying just because we were engaged? No. See, that's the difference between me and you. I saw a wife in you the moment I laid eyes on you. I was married to you before we took those vows. And you do this to me? I'm up here breaking my neck, trying to make you happy. Damn near dying. Because I want you to be perfect wife. Perfect wife? Really? And you may say because we were engaged, that didn't mean anything. You didn't cheat on me as your husband.
No, she did.
No. Just because somebody goes out there and kills somebody and they are sorry about it does not change the fact that that person's family still has to go to their funeral. I really can't even look at you. It's taken everything in my power not to.
Beat your ass.
You are so lucky I'm not one of these Atlanta dudes out here. Because I swear it would be over for you.
Damn.
No, you don't talk.
Ooh.
You don't talk. I got Wayne coming over here tomorrow for a meeting. And I bet not hear that you went and told him anything.
Beat your ass.
I'll handle that. Had that man in my house. Matter of fact, were you with him the morning of our wedding?
Girl. You better move back.
I'm sorry.
Beat your ass.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, please. Baby, let's just talk.
Perfect wife. Matter of fact, give me this ring.
No.
Give me this ring. You don't just.
No, it's mine. You gave it to me. It's mine.
Keep the ring. It's the only thing that's worth something around here. You disgust me.
Let's go get this shot where he was about to. Hold on. Y'all am a shit starter, man. Wait, let's go get this right here. Oh, hell yeah. All right. You know, I could not just show everything that Anthony has done and didn't show y'all what Amber did. I have to be fair, you guys. I have to do it over here. You know what I'm saying? It's all about fairness. So now you saw what happened, you know, with Amber and with him finding out that Amber cheated with his friend and business partner. And I can honestly understand. Hey, Michael, thank you so much for being here. You too, Mary. I can honestly understand how he feels. However, Anthony, you forgot one small detail. Hun, you just cheated with Shayla. All right. So while you out here screaming to the top of your lungs and doing a subliminal threat, because I would have told him, you talking about you're not one of these, if you was one of these Atlanta boys, but if I was one of these ghetto ass Atlanta women and you put your hands on me, BITCH, you're going to be laying on that damn floor. Now try it and see what's going to happen. That's what I would have told him. So it would have got worse. Okay. Because he didn't have to add that to there. He actually made me mad when he said that back then. Okay. I mean, don't never threaten violence to your wife or to a female unless it's self-defense. All right. And ladies, don't y'all do it either. All right. But the thing is, I can understand he's mad, but baby boy was cheating himself in the marriage. Okay. He said that she was disgusting. So what the hell does he think he is? He's disgusting too, just as disgusting, because he had this woman, her best friend, in his bed. And yes, he was intoxicated. But when he woke up, yeah, he was mad, but he should have stayed that way. He didn't have to go back over her house or anything else to tell her anything. He should have went to his wife immediately and confessed to his wife that he cheated. And then Amber should have confessed and told that she cheated before they got married, up until the damn wedding day. That's how it should have been. All right. You got that right. She definitely needs to stop telling Anthony's business. I would have told her ass off. Anthony needs to stop telling these evil people their business. He wants Anthony for herself, and Wayne needs to stop giving advice, because I think Wayne wants Amber, and Wayne is a piece of crap too. Let's keep it real. He likes to cheat. He definitely had Shayla all up in the bed. He was feeling on her chest, breathing on her breasts and stuff, you know, doing the most, kissing her in the house. And yeah, he was intoxicated, but still, he still did it. I don't know. You know, honestly, I think he used this energy for Amber because he really did love Amber, right? And he was really hurt and shocked when he found out, okay? You said Amber should want nothing but a divorce. The baby part isn't over yet. And Michael, like I said before, if she can't get over this, and honestly, I'm trying not to think about everything that this dude did, because if I think about everything that he did, in the real world, it would be hard for me to take him back. Okay? I'm going to be perfectly honest. This is a skit, you know, still, even in a skit, it would just be hard for me to take him back, because I don't know if I could ever trust him 100% and stuff. And just the way he didn't cheat just one time. He continuously did it. And he basically disrespected his wife so many damn times and stuff. Let this lady call the police, get his wife arrested. His wife lost that baby. You know, she lost David, you know, who she was trying to adopt. It's just a lot of stuff. I don't know. You know, like I said, I don't blame Amber for acting the way she's acting, because when I actually sit here and think about everything this dude has done, I don't know, man. He did a lot of shit, y'all, for real. And it's definitely not over until he get that damn DNA test and stuff. But he did a good job with his acting here. And at one point, I thought he was about to slap the shit out of Amber. And she did a good job acting too. It was an absolutely great performance from both of these two actors and actresses. It was a great, actress. It was a great performance. Now, let's go back to when I want y'all to see when Amber told him off for cheating. All right, and then that's going to be it. I like to go back down memory lane, you guys, so we can really, remember what happened and get a feel for everything. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we can find on this one. Then he acted his ass off. So is this the one right here? Let's see.
Hell no. No, get in your car.
We saw this.
Get in your car and go, Anthony.
We're not going to watch this one again. We saw that when she walked down them damn stairs like that. It tripped me out. No, when she came out that door like that. That was a hot ass mess. We need to go back. I'm trying to find it. Y'all remember when he tried to kiss Amber? Mm-hmm. Let's see. We need to go all the way back. I don't know if I'm able to find that one, you guys. Let's see. So this was before she found out. And they was all friends then. Let's see. Okay, I think this is the one right here. Let's look at this real quick. I think this is the one. Let's see how bad she is. No. Hold on.
Now,
Look how he acted like a damn coward.
how long have you been sleeping with her? How long have you been sleeping with her?
First things first. Who took David?
Do you really care? Do you really care? Anthony, you don't remember? We were on probation with him. A probationary period. We can't have something like this happen and think we're going to keep that baby. So when I was in jail, they came by and you weren't there. So they took my baby. Just like you're taking everything from me, they took my baby. Why would you do this to me? I can't even look at you. You know what you are to me. You are absolutely nothing. You are the man that a woman goes after when she is finished aiming high. You ain't nothing, Anthony. Ain't never been nothing. Ain't gonna be nothing. You a liar is what you are. So unless you got some truth to tell, what do you have to say? Huh?
All right. I'll tell you the truth. Shayla and I were just talking for like a week. And then it just led to that. That's the truth.
What did I do? That was so bad. That would lead you to my best friend's bed, huh?
What did you do that was so bad? You just said it. When you said that's why I was messing with Wayne? Really? You were sleeping with my business partner. And I'm supposed to just let that go?
So this is get back.
Boy, you cheated
I
before
don't
you
know,
knew.
maybe it was. Maybe it was. See, that's the problem with y'all. That's the problem with women. Y'all don't speak the language of accountability. But then when I do something, now you crying. Now you mad. Think about how I felt. But no, you can't think about that. It's always about you. Right?
Girl, turn his ass off.
You know what? You're right. This is about me. No, I can't stand you. That's what you want to do. You want to bring up Wayne. Well, let me tell you something, Anthony.
He's more man than you.
When they said size doesn't matter, they lied.
Nah. So his little thing is big, it's small, huh? Move on.
You all right, man? Cool.
Yeah, your little thing didn't satisfy her, huh? So she had to go get something bigger. Okay. But anyway, y'all, all jokes aside. All jokes aside. Hey, Icy, thank you so much for being here. See, he said that women can't take accountability, but this punk ass can take it, okay? Because why did he even bring up Wayne? He didn't even know about Wayne when he cheated with this skankish ass woman. All right, so that's irrelevant. So he's a cheater anyway. And you don't go cheat because somebody else cheat. I don't give a damn if it's the man cheating, the woman cheat, or whomever. You don't pay back somebody in a marriage with cheating back. What you do is go and confront them like a grown-up. Try to see what's going on. See if your marriage can be saved. If not, you need to let him go ahead or her go ahead and finish cheating and get your ass out of that situation. All right, that's what grown people do, okay? He got a lot of nerve. He has a lot of nerves sitting up here acting like he is the damn victim when he was caught sleeping with her best friend. All right, and then he got pregnant. You know what? Amber cheated before the marriage, but his shit supersedes hers if you want to do a comparison, okay? It supersedes. He say women don't take accountability. A lot of these crazy ass men never take accountability, and he's one of them. Does not take accountability for anything that he does. He's still not taking full accountability for what he did. Because if he was, he would have went over there and broke up with Shayla and stopped her from visiting his home and put that girl in check. So he does not accept accountability or responsibility, and he is not a grown-ass man, and that's on everything. And Dalen sitting up here all shocked, and next thing you know, he up here trying to kiss this man's wife. Okay, so you know what? Amber has not told him a lot of stuff, and he certainly has not told Amber. So I don't know if Amber should tell him about Dalen, because Dalen is cool, but I do think that they need to be 100% honest with each other regarding Kountry Wayne, regarding Shayla, all of this stuff. And then if they can figure out everything and work on their marriage and stay together, then it is what it is. And if they can't, then they need to go ahead and dissolve this damn marriage and get rid of that damn marriage counselor, because she don't be doing shit. Let's keep it real. Get a real marriage counselor, somebody who's going to tell you what's up for real. You said there was one skit when her mother asked Shayla, is the baby Anthony? And she said, yes, it was. Hold on. And she know who the father is, and it's not Anthony. Yeah, I remember that. I think I remember that. He said, I love when she had these blonde braids. Yeah, she looked cute back then. You know, like I said before, Amber is a nice looking woman. You know, I don't be doing no hate. She's a nice looking woman. I love all her clothing. You know, she reminds me of myself dressing, because I like to dress too. You know, like that stuff, keep my nails up, you know, hair, all that type of stuff. She, them hair wraps, you know, her little caps and stuff. She be slaying, y'all. She's a beautiful woman. She really is. You can't say that for a lot of people, but she is a beautiful woman. Shayla is a beautiful woman as well. You know, because I be, you know, looking at their regular stuff on TikTok. All of this whole crew, this whole cast, these are some nice looking people. For real, for real. Even Dalen, he's a nice looking man. Anthony is definitely a nice looking dude. And y'all know I love Calvin. He is just super fine, y'all. Man, if he was a little bit older and I met him, man, goodness, if he liked me and stuff, he is a fine ass dude. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, I used to be in love with D, because he's that bad boy type. He done got a little bit bigger now, but yeah, D is nice. You know, it's okay too. And then you got Chase, I ain't never thought about Chase, but all this whole entire crew is nice, a group of nice looking people. Ernestine, those two, what's that girl's name? I can't remember her name. Candace, the other chick, the one who was going after Mike. She's another beautiful lady. You know, I can't remember her name, but y'all may know who I'm talking about. The one who was trying to get Mike back. They used to date, and you know, she was doing the most hurt. And then, but Amber, to me, Amber supersedes, you know, them in the looks department. This is a beautiful girl. All right, no HO, you know, but she, no HOMO, but she's a beautiful girl. And then that dark skinned chick is the one that was going out there, you know, after Mike. And what's the name? Sunny is a nice looking woman too. It's, like I said, the whole cast is attractive. I like the way they dress. Ernestine is nice looking. And I see her, she does speaking and she does poetry readings and things like that, you know. So all of them, they got a good career, you know, even outside of Kountry Wayne and stuff. And I love the way Ernestine be hooking up her clothing and stuff. Those pants she had on that day, those jeans with the little fringes on them, they were super cute, you guys, you know. So I like the way some of these people dress. And then what's the other lady's name? The lawyer lady that be telling everybody off. I can't remember her name. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember her name. But she also be, you know, jamming with her clothing too. What's up, Tanya? Thank you so much for being here. She also be, you know, jamming with her outfits, y'all. Let's just talk about their clothing real quick. And then as far as the dudes, I don't see any of them really dressing like that, you know. But as far as looks, honey, I'm sorry. Calvin got them all beat. When I first saw him, I was like, damn, Calvin, you are fine. It was another one on here that I thought was really attractive too, but I can't remember who it was. But yeah, Calvin is fine, y'all, to shades too. Okay, he's fine, man. If I saw a dude out here in Cali like that, a little older, obviously, I would be like, okay, he tried to talk to me. I'd be like, okay, as long as he got stuff going on for himself, good things. Not an ex-convict again and shit like that, lying, conniving, doing 50-hour-long YouTube videos and shit and bothering YouTubers. I can't do that again. You know, he has to be a real man stuff. But Calvin, that's my ultimate fine-ass man in these Kountry Wayne skits. And then Kountry Wayne himself, when I first started watching him, guys, years ago, I thought Kountry Wayne was a cute young man with those hazel eyes. All right? He used to trip me out. That's why I started watching it, because I thought he was an attractive young man with those hazel eyes. I was way younger when he came on, because I'm trying to think. When he came on, I don't even know if I was here in Cali. I think I was in, I'm not even sure. I thought I was in Atlanta, but I don't know if he's been coming on since 2007. I'm not sure. You know, he may have been doing something else, and I saw him on that and then started watching Kountry Wayne. But it's been a long time. You say, yes, I agree. Amber needs to go through with the divorce because the marriage is damaged and unable to repair. Now, Vicky, thank you for being here. You too, Tanya. I think any marriage, well, no, I don't. No, I don't. Let me not lie. I think this marriage, if they can talk together and be honest about everything, the counselor part is coming out now, all right? And just talk through everything and be completely honest. They need to talk about Kountry Wayne and Amber too. And then the Shayla situation, how it first started, what made him, besides being intoxicated, we know that happened. Okay, but after, you know, he got sober, what encouraged him to continue on to play around with Shayla? What contributed to that? He needs to discuss that with his wife, all right? They need to heal, you guys. They need to talk and heal, okay? That's what they need to do, and forgive. And once you can do that, then you possibly could save this marriage. If they don't do this, I don't see it being saved. They may stay together, but eventually, you know, they will depart, point blank. But I think it can be, you know, brought back together, okay? And yes, I want to show y'all that video. Thank you for putting that up there. Real quick, let me show y'all that. I just saw it on my timeline. It just came up. So she actually had an illness, maybe cancer for real. Okay, let's go to that real quick, and then I'll finish talking on her. Then we'll, you know, get done with this. Let me go to that. Thank you, Michael. And you're right, Mary. You know I'm speaking that truth. You got to work on all of the underlying issues in order to resolve everything and be able to, you know, move on. You have to forgive and be willing to put it in your back, in the back of your memory, Don't keep on bringing it up. Don't keep on talking about it when you get mad. That's the same issue I'm having. This moron keeps on bringing up conflicts that we had back in the past, and he keeps on using that and lashing out at me. You cannot do that. You don't need to bring up the past. The past is over. If you can't get through or over the past, then you need to just leave people alone and go your separate way, okay? And still forgive and forget, because you cannot be the person you need to be if you cannot forgive and forget something. You're going to always be messed up inside. Hi, Vanessa. Thank you so much for being here. So the thing is, this is what these two need to do. Anthony, because I don't believe he forgave Amber 100%. And he certainly hasn't forgotten. And I certainly know that Amber has not forgiven her. She forgiven him. She even said she did. And she hasn't forgotten. How can she? He's still lollygagging around with Shayla. And he needs to go tell Shayla the truth, apologize to her, just because he shouldn't have been talking to her either. And, acting like he was going to be with her. And let her know, I'm going back with my wife. No disrespect. I'm sorry for hurting you, but I'm going back to my wife. Okay. You knew I was married and you did seduce me. You did wait until I get drunk, lady. All right. And I will take care of my son, continue to do what I'm doing. Obviously he needs to talk to Amber about that place, but I think if he gives her enough in child support, she will be able to afford that place. But he needs to take it out of his name, all right, and put it in her name, because Shayla needs to stand on her own. And Shayla needs to grow up and realize that this married man is back with his wife, and she needs to do what she needs to do and find herself a man that is single, that will give her the attention and love that she needs. Why would any woman or man want someone else's leftovers or sharing some damn man or woman? Damn, have some self-respect and self-worth. For real, for real. So you said, ever since Wayne hasn't been over releasing the skits, they are all over the place. They definitely are all over the place. I wish they would get to the point and show us some real stuff and stay consistent with the storyline and make it all make sense. Okay, for real, for real. They really need to do some of these things that I suggested in my lives. They really do, and what y'all suggested. All right, and thank you, Nikki Pruitt. You say you love the intro. Thank you so much. You have to say thank you to Jermaine, my other mod. Y'all, he did the intro, the outro, the background, and he also helped me with my material. All right, and he does the what are those things called? The thumbnails. He does all of that. The only thing I do is the content, you guys, and research and actually do these, the content. But he does everything else. So thank you to the best mod and friend and supporter I have ever had. And I make him right here on YouTube. So everybody that you meet on YouTube is not a piece of shit, a lying piece of shit, and a manipulative criminal and things like that. Some relationships, friend relationships, even if you meet somebody to date, some of those things do work and last. You just have to be very careful in choosing friends on here. And certainly if you meet a person to date. Me and Jermaine, that's like my little brother. He's too young anyway, but he's like my little brother. And I'm like his sister, because he don't call me his big sister, but sister. And he really does help me. He even helps me with this situation with this clown over here messing with me. He keeps Shade in line, because y'all know, if you see any videos I did 3 years ago and this dude was messing with me, I went off on him right on these lives. Okay, I took mostly all of those down though. And stuff. So he's been keeping me on the straight and narrow with that. He did let me do 1 or 2 lives, but not like I did, 3 years ago. So that's who does all of my backgrounds and the intro, the outros, the music that you hear, those little beef diss tracks. He did all of those. I did just one. Actually, my daughter did one of them, and I added little vocals, which, when you do it AI, they improve whatever needs to be improved, because, my ass can sing, but I stay hoarse all the time because of allergies. So it improved my voice, my vocals and stuff. And the whole thing sounds absolutely great. So thank you to Jermaine. He's asleep right now. And thanks to the person who left this lovely comment, and everybody else who have left comments like that to me. I had one lady, I forgot to read it to you guys. Let me just read it real quick. She said, and then we'll get back to this. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. And it's good to acknowledge you guys. I mean, at times, I can't do it all the time, but a lot of times I will. She said, all of your shows have been 100% lately. I like your intros and how you engage with us. And that's icy. Thank you so much, hon. Okay, I appreciate you. And thank you so much. You are over here right now. Thank you for that lovely comment. And everybody else who left me some insightful feedback, some great comments, telling me you like it. Even the insightful stuff when you tell me you don't want me to break up the videos 1,000 times and talk, even though you're supposed to do that when you do a reaction video. But YouTube has, I guess, changed that up a little bit. So now you don't have to break it up every 2 minutes and stuff. So I do take other people's advice and stuff when they do give it to me. And I definitely and certainly appreciate all of you guys' views. There's no bots over here because that clown said I had bots over here. Shades Tube do not do anything. And let me stress this, anything illegal. All right, because I'm not trying to get in trouble with YouTube. And I don't need to do bots. If I was doing bots, y'all, I would have way more views on every single video. All right, Shades Tube don't fake. That's why I speak the real stuff over here. I don't beef with other YouTubers. Y'all will see me beefing with this dude because we used to talk, and what he's doing is absolutely crazy. However, I do apologize for me going off, okay? And I'll just let y'all know that. But, sometimes you have to put people in their place because they will run over you, especially certain type of people, those criminal type of people. Not all of them, but his type. Ghetto, straight up ghetto, you know what I'm saying? So you got to show them what's up, you know what I'm saying? But thank you guys so much for everything you have done, all the support, watching my videos, leaving feedback, thumbing up, to people who made it, everything. Thank you guys so much. Now, let's get back to this. And you're right. Anthony and Amber, and hi to you, and you're never too late because we're still here. Thank you for coming. Okay, so Anthony and Amber, they both definitely need to stop telling people all of their business because these people are basing their response on what they experience, okay? And so therefore you can listen to it a little bit, but you need to basically take what they said and just see how you can apply it or how you cannot apply it to your life and go from there. Okay, that's the same thing I do. When people be trying to tell me what I shouldn't do, I'll listen, but you can't tell me shit, okay? Because I am the one that's going through this nonsense, not you. You're not the one that is having your personal phone number put up on YouTube. You're not the one who someone is taking your pictures, trying to act like your fingers and your hands is ugly when getting damn well they're not because you keep everything up. You're not the one. This person is spreading lies and saying that I was trying to unalive him. When you guys can go look through any video, you don't see me acting violent or doing anything. The only thing you ever hear me talk about is self-defense if I need to. And who would not use self-defense if needed? So, miss me with that bullshit. Excuse my language, but miss me with that and mind your business. And that's what I always say. And in this case right here, Anthony and Amber need to tell these people to stay out their business. Yes, I respect your opinions, but I know what I want to do. But at the same time, they need to stop asking. See, the difference is I don't ask people their opinions, not online, and they give it anyway. But these two, they are asking people their opinions. And both of these people need to stop that. That's why they can't come together like they need to because they're running their mouths too much. You say Anthony's ego was so bruised. Shayla started to cater to his ego. Yep, she sure did. And that's exactly what she did. She's manipulative, just like this dude. Very manipulative. She knew everything. She knew where Anthony's weakness were and still is. Okay, and so she played upon that. That's why she was like, I'm your piece, baby. Anything you want, baby. You want me to put this on, baby? I can be your maid, baby. You want me to clean like this, baby? You like it, baby? You like it? Baby, you're always right, baby. Yes, baby. I'm going to be the woman that you want, baby. I'm going to get on my knees and do whatever you want me to do all damn day and night, baby. I'm just yours to manipulate and use and treat me any way you want me to treat. You want to treat me, baby. I'm just here for you, baby. That's how she was acting. But the girl couldn't cook worth shit. And then she tried to cook. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really like that shit. I mean, he was only shocked because damn, it was worse the first time she tried. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Okay. So you said Shayla mom started to groom her the minute Zachary told her Shayla was pregnant by Anthony. And Angelina found out Anthony was rich. Angelina sold her fantasy about her being Mrs. Dalton. Angelina just want that money, honey. That's why she was charging Anthony, what is it, $3,000 a month to keep all of the information contained between them. Okay, so she's nothing but a skankish trifling dingbat. Okay, that's what she is, and she's not a good parent. All right, she's not a good parent. She praises this daughter who cheats with her best friend's husband, but she does not praise her other daughter who is doing everything the right way. She's praising her daughter for getting a baby with a married man, but she doesn't praise her daughter for not getting pregnant before getting married. Who does this? Who does this? That's why Zachary feels the way she feels. All right. Their mother is a clown, a straight up clown. I know a couple clowns in my life, and she is definitely a clown all the way, an older clown. She's too damn old to be acting like she's acting. That's exactly why her husband cheated on her with a much younger woman. Okay, and I don't feel sorry for her either. He's asking for a divorce. So she needed to be concentrating on her own marriage and trying to get her man back versus all up in her daughter's business. Point blank. She used Amber's playbook because Amber gave it to her. Right, Amber talks to them, but you don't never tell your best friend everything about you and your husband. You certainly don't tell your best friend when you cheat. She should have kept that stuff to herself, you guys. Why are you telling this woman that you cheated and everything you did with Kountry Wayne so she can use it against you later? One thing I'll tell you guys straight up, you don't never tell somebody everything about you. I don't give a daggone who they are, because people will use that stuff against you, all right, when they get mad. You know, they would use it against you. I mean, they would take pictures you gave them and give it to other people to send to your child. They would do a lot of different shit. They will, if it's on social media, guys, they will make videos and lie and piece together lies on you. If it's in the real world outside here, they will defame your name. They will try to make you look like you did everything and they didn't do anything. That's what these people do. And they would tell people everything you told them, even private stuff. So that's why I don't believe in telling people anything that I don't want to be told. Okay, I don't care who it is. You can't tell everything, because some people, as soon as they get mad, they tell every damn thing. And you certainly don't be telling no best friends anything about your wife or husband, because you may make them want them, especially if you got a trifling best friend. Okay? Right. Even if they were married, you don't need to be getting all this opinions from these people because everybody's marriage is different. Some people in their marriage accept bullshit and some people don't. But still, you can give advice and you can listen to it to a certain degree, but you don't need to be just like, doing everything they suggest. You need to just figure out what you can use to apply to your situation and determine if you need to use it or not. But overall, you can ask people little things, but you don't need it just to be constantly going back and forth to these people, asking them about their opinions, especially when you're trying to, rekindle your relationship and keep your marriage intact. Some people will say stuff based on the fact that they want you, or they are jealous of your relationship, or just for some other sinister reason. Okay. Tanya said, I don't believe Amber and Anthony should get back together, because every time Shayla call, she go believe he'll cheat with Shayla. Amber trusts not go be in their relationship. It's not going to be in the relationship. And if it's not going to be in the relationship, just like you just said, Tanya, I don't think they need to be together either. Just like I said earlier, if she's going to always think that Anthony is going to cheat with Shayla and all this other stuff, then yes, they need to depart. But at the same time, it's up to Anthony to make his wife feel secure. By first going over there, talking to Shayla with Amber out in the car and letting Shayla know what's up in a man type of way. Be a grown man. Let that chick know, listen, let me tell you something, girl. I am sorry for leading you on or whatever you want to call it. But Shayla, let's keep it real. You knew what you was getting into. I wasn't even divorced or anything. You came over, you seduced me while I was intoxicated. Then you told me about my wife and my friend and business partner sleeping together. So yes, you used manipulation to secure yourself with me. Okay. And I was wrong. I shouldn't have been, cheating, or anything, or giving into everything that you were doing, because I know that I am married. Okay. And I apologize, but I'm going back to my wife. And my only obligations to you is Kai. That's it. All right. I wouldn't put her out, but I would take my name off of that lease and let her know you got 30 days or 60 days or 90 days to get this place in your name, and give her enough child support so she can take care of her rent and his child, and tell her to get a job. Point blank. That's the way I would handle it, guys. And tell her, don't you ever come to my house again disrespecting me and my wife and myself ever again. Don't ever come there. Okay, because it would be a shame if he has to go file a restraining order against her. Okay, don't ever come near my wife or to my house again. Sometimes you have to show people that you are a man. When you know that person is in the wrong and you did not, do anything to warn that. Okay, not saying that he didn't do anything to warn that, because he did, but at the same time, she knew that he was married, so therefore she should have never went over there the first time, and her mother shouldn't have went over there either. You don't do that. Okay, you said correct. I don't see how Amber was so blind to Shayla. And you said that I don't believe Shayla or Zash is Brody's daughter. They treat Zash different. They probably aren't his kids for real. Okay, I believe that she probably took Brody from someone as well. So who knows? What's her name? Angelina is very conniving. You can't trust her either. And then you said Angelina acted like Shayla when she was younger. That's why she coaching Shayla, right? And she still probably acts like Shayla. What you mean when she was younger? She probably still does. Charmin said, and welcome to the live. I don't know if I told you that before. Angelina's mother was a side chick, yep, and her dad did not leave his wife. That is why she is adamant for Shayla to be with Anthony, right? Yeah, see, that's why. See, and that right there should have encouraged her to tell her daughter, not to play, second fiddler to anybody and don't go after a married man. But she didn't. She wants to teach her daughter how to do what she did, and in the end, her daughter gets hurt just like she did. Okay? You said correct, but Shayla won't listen, and she will get violent with Anthony. That's when you have her stupid ass arrested. All right? See, listen. Dudes have to stop being scared to call the police on a woman and get her arrested. So it's so stupid to me, because what some of these dudes do, they won't call the police, but when they get fed up with the woman hitting them, then they hit back, and then the police is called anyway, and then he gets himself arrested. So the police is going to be called anyway. So why not you call the police when she starts and have her ass arrested? Teach her a lesson, point blank, and then next time she won't do it. Because this girl, Shayla, always threatens this dude like she's going to actually beat his ass or something. He said, Tanya, I don't think Zachary is Brody's daughter. Yeah, I don't believe so either, I just don't. And I certainly know, I just don't think so either, okay? Maybe Shayla might be. I don't even know if she's his daughter. I don't know. Amber ignored a lot of red flags. The biggest was when Shayla tried on her wedding dress. Amber caught her, didn't she? We need to look at that skit real quick. Because that's crazy. Okay. Zash then tell Shayla to leave Anthony alone. She sure did. But now Zachary is messing up, because now Zachary is taking her sister's side versus telling her sister the real and stop going after this married man and just leave him alone, because, she's worth more than that. That's what she can tell her, so she won't hurt her feelings. Why would you want, somebody else's property? All right. And I say property because they're legally married and stuff, not actually property, but I'm just using that term. Why would you want somebody else's property, you guys? Amber could sue her for that. Shh. Anthony's last name is not on the birth certificate. Some she can't take, so she can't take him to child support. He have to do a new DNA test, really, before he places his name on the paternity test. So I thought she already got that done. So she never got that done, huh? And then just think, why hasn't she removed Arby's name off of it? Check this out, y'all. Do y'all think that the girlfriend Arby had or has tampered with that paternity test and that baby is Arby's? Because she didn't want the baby to be Arby's in the first place. We are overlooking that. What if Arby's girlfriend tampered with that paternity test to make it seem like that baby isn't his, and in reality, that baby is his? All right. And then Shayla's mom tampered with her paternity test. All right. And made the baby look like it's Anthony's. In reality, the baby truly is Arby's, because we know for sure she was engaging in sexual stuff with him. Okay, she was. So I don't understand how it could not be his. Okay, so I'm thinking that might have happened. Okay. I just told you, Tanya, I said, remember, she was with Arby and they were still having entanglements. Remember her explaining that to Anthony, that if she stopped doing stuff with him, he would become suspicious? So she was still having entanglements with Arby. So who's to say Arby's little jealous woman did not tamper with that paternity test, right? And then when Arby got the paternity test back, it showed that the baby wasn't his. In reality, the baby is. And then when Shayla gave the paternity test to her mom, to Mel, her mom probably went online and ordered another paternity test, sent that back to them herself, making it appear like it came from the actual hospital or clinic or testing site. And that paternity test, which said that Anthony was the baby, the mom did all that. Because that, whatever she got in her hand the other day, that could be the actual paternity test. I don't know why it would come to their house, but she could have sent off the real paternity test and had it came to her house so she can get the actual results, so she can know for sure if that baby is Anthony's. And she knows that that baby is Anthony. But if he does do another paternity test, it's going to be revealed. And then Anthony is going to accuse Shayla of rigging this all up. If Shayla didn't do it, she's going to be trying to convince Anthony that it's not true. Anthony is going to believe that she did rig it up. And then Shayla is going to go to her mom and ask her mom. Then her mom is going to deny it at first. Then she's going to confess. And then Shayla is going to be mad at her mom. And that's going to cause their relationship to mess up. And then Anthony is going to just break ties altogether with her, stop the support and everything. So y'all think that it'll go that way? Your girl got a great imagination. Y'all do know that I write, okay? I've been writing for a long time, and I write skits and stuff, short stories and plays, poetry, greeting card greetings, and song lyrics. You know, so that's why I can think of stuff like this. So what if it is like that? And if it's not, they need to make it like that, because then y'all will really be watching it and stuff. Make it really, really, you know, really, really good. I think it is too, but that would definitely be a plot twist, because you know what? No one here on YouTube said that except me. I just thought about that sitting here, because why wouldn't she change the baby's the name on the birth certificate? That should have been done a long time ago. So you say you don't believe Arby's girlfriend messed with her? She might not have, but I'm just trying to say, in order to carry off this skit where you would say the baby isn't Anthony, and we haven't seen Shayla hook up with no one, because I try to find the skit where people claim she had a one-night stand. I just cannot find it. So who would they say? So the only thing I can think about is the fact that it is Arby's baby. Either the clinic made a mistake, or either that girlfriend tampered with it, because she hated the idea that that baby was Arby, and she kept on saying that baby does not look like Arby's and things like that. So either she tampered with it, or either they made a mistake at the maternity place, or either Shayla did, you know, sneak off with somebody and had some type of entanglement and got pregnant by them. So let's see. Shayla wants to mess around with the guy named Reggie. Okay, we're going to type that in the search bar. If you do the timeline for Shayla's pregnancy, Shayla slept with Anthony for the first time in January. Kaya was born in August. Let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Wait a minute, January, February, March, April, May, June. Let me see, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. That's only 7 months. You know you're pregnant for like 9 months, okay? 9 months. Technically, it's 10, right, I think. And then you obviously the first month and all that and everything, so it's 9 months. All right, and from January to August, it's only 7 months. Let's see again. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Oh, that's only 7 months. All right. So clearly she had to get pregnant sometime in December. Let's see, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, unless Kai was pregnant. Okay. So Angelina told Shayla to give it to him in 24 hours. Tanya Campbell, Anthony is not Kaya daddy. Kaya daddy is Reggie. Who is Reggie? Let me type this in the timeline and let's see who Reggie is. Okay. And then we got to go to this lady who passed on. Let's look at Reggie, if I can pull anything up with Reggie. Is this Reggie right here? Is this Reggie? Hold on.
Surprising me, baby.
Shay, what's up, baby?
Really?
How you been, yo?
Oh,
Oh, yo, it's been so long, yo.
That's
oh,
Reggie.
Look at you. Have you been working out?
No,
So she had an entanglement with this dude?
I'm not.
Don't forget the small people now.
I'm not there yet.
Congratulations. That was a huge role.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That is so major.
That was definitely a legendary classic. But I didn't know y'all. How y'all knew each other? That's what I figured out. Shay, yeah.
Man, only if you knew. Man,
yo, your stuff my name, Shay.
Well, hold on, don't leave yet, man. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all know each other from where?
Yes. So back in the day, a few of my friends pulled some strings. I was a PA on a Bad Boy set, and that's where I met him.
She's being modest. She was the best PA on set. She got me everything I needed.
Everything he needed.
Everything. Okay.
I went over and beyond.
Yeah, she did.
Like I took that job very seriously.
Yeah, yo, Shay, man.
It's
when I did the third one, I was asking like, yo, where? I was asking the director, like, where's she at? Where's Shay?
Dang, you was like that?
Yeah.
Okay, she must be really good.
No, the best.
I've changed my life since then.
Oh,
so,
okay.
You know, I'm in a different industry.
You know, we still missing you in Miami.
Oh,
missing you in Miami, missing you on set. So please, if you ever get back in.
I can't even believe I'm seeing you right now. This is blowing. I haven't seen
crazy.
you in years.
I'm just getting all my blessings.
You know, it'd be good though, since you here. You know, since we and her together, you got a girlfriend or something?
Oh no, I'm on straight. My mind is tunnel vision, business mode. Okay. A lot of people can't understand the kind of life.
Oh my God. What happened to Ashley?
What happened to Ashley? She needed memory. She couldn't deal with the all this acting and people coming up to me and all that.
You know, when you're such a big superstar the way you are, you need somebody you've known before. Right. I know you like history. Like 20
year history type thing. Other than that, I'm not dealing with nobody anymore.
Nah, for sure, man. Well, look, I ain't gonna hold you up no more. At least you gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go anyway. Yo, you got a great woman. You know. I'm out. Yo, all right. I'm Shay. Love you. Be good.
Love you too.
God.
Be safe, okay?
Yeah, you too. I will.
Okay.
Wow.
No, that's like my really good friend from back in the day. You know how like those friends.
Okay. So I don't know if it's his, okay, because I didn't see like any skits where they had an entanglement. So I don't know for sure, but anything is possible. You said she used to be his personal assistant, okay? And can't be he was just in the skit 2 times. It's got to be if she was pregnant by somebody else. I'm telling you, I don't recall seeing her. Excuse me, y'all. I don't recall seeing her fooling around with anybody, even though she could have. So the only thing I can say is Arby's girlfriend. Let's look at that real quick. And then that's going to be it besides the other skit that I told you I was going to show y'all. Hold on. Because I got to go to work. Okay, let's see. Arby's girlfriend. No, questioning if Kai is his. Question. Let's see if we can pull it up real quick, y'all. No, that's Shayla. And we need to get Arby and his girlfriend. Let's see. And Shayla right here is trying to convince Arby that Kai is really his. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. Jasmine tells Arby that Kai. Oh, this is the one right here.
And we got action. Jasmine is planting the seed, y'all. She planting the seed. Look at Kai. Look at you. Look at Wayne's kids. Look at Kai. Everybody's looking.
He making me realize.
And we gonna see what we gonna see. What y'all think?
Really do. You know, but they a blessing, man. Like he is a blessing.
I don't mean any harm when I say this or anything. I promise you I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I've just been looking at Kai and I'm like, I've met all of Wayne's kids. I met your other son, of course. Please don't take this the wrong way, but he just doesn't look like you. Have you noticed that?
He don't look like me. Girl, he look just like me. What you talking about?
Abby, I'm looking at you right now and I'm looking at Kai. And the eyebrows,
I know
the hair.
Eyebrows. My hair was just like this.
You have no hair.
So they made out.
Listen, the point is, he looks more like me than he looks like you, and I don't mean any harm, but seriously, look at the nose, the eye, everything.
I'm gonna stop this skit right here. So I don't know for sure if she did. You know, she probably didn't. But when you said that you don't believe Reggie and Shayla messed around. Okay, I don't know what Angeline's trifling ass is. Tanya Campbell, Reggie, and Shayla made out. They made out. Let's see about that, y'all. Let's see if we can find that skit real quick. Reggie, if we find that, then we know who the baby daddy is then. Let's see, y'all. Let's see real quick. If we find a skit like that, let's see. Which one is this? So I don't see anything like that, you guys. When did they make out? Okay, put the SCX word up there, okay? It was in the car. No, this is a computer image thing. We can't look at that. Could it be this one? Let's see. Oh, this is 6 hours ago. This is now right here. This is now? Is that Sonny? This can't be current. Because Shayla is not looking like this now. Let's see something real quick. What is this? It's an old skit. I knew it was.
I'm so sorry. It's okay. Are you okay?
That's old. I thought so. We're not gonna watch that. I was like, there's no way she could have dressed herself up and pulled through everything that quick. I don't see anywhere where they made out at. Let's see. I don't see anything as of yet. Okay, let me see if we got any other skit right there real quick, y'all. Let's see. See if we can find anything on that real quick, y'all, just to see. Because I don't see anything. What skit is that? If they did make out, that was way a long time ago. Because I don't see anything. This one, she popped up at the club. And I know she didn't do nothing then because I saw that skit. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. Like I said, if anything, I'm just thinking that the hospital made a mistake with the paternity test. Okay? And this baby is actually Arby's. Just because a baby does not look like the dad at first, it doesn't mean that it's not his, because the baby could be pulling Shayla's genes more than anything, or other family members. So that doesn't mean anything because the baby's not dark skinned or something like that. Yeah, I don't see anything that indicates that she fooled around. Even if I put Shayla one night stand in a bar, you don't find anything. Let's see. You don't see anything. So I'm thinking, because I can't find any proof, that is why I said it has to be Arby's baby, and the test just came up wrong. Period. And they can make mistakes on paternity tests. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. Because it's not with this skit right here. This dude was just trying to talk to her, unless she hit this dude up and they did something, which I doubt. And she had already had the baby by that time anyway. So I don't see that skit. Yeah, I do not see that skit. So I don't know. Like I said, if the only thing that I can see is that they made a mistake, okay, with the paternity test. And it is actually his baby, Arby's baby, if they decide to not let that baby be Anthony's. And if it's not Anthony's baby, then that means that Angelina tampered with the test. Point blank. Go ahead. That's what that means. So that's what I think. The other cat is in the room. Did he come out? So that's well, you can let her back in. She just started whining. That's what I think that happened. I don't know for sure. Okay, but I don't see any evidence that she cheated, that she was doing anything with anyone else. So I think that is Arby's baby, because I don't know. Okay, let's see what y'all saying. Bro, what skit does it show Shayla Reggie mess? Well, I don't see it. Oh, so they never hooked up right. Coco said Anthony didn't have no red hair when he was young. And that's another thing too. Coco was very, suspect of it as well. Right. It's not Reggie's because we don't see anything there. I'm telling you guys, if they do make it not be Anthony's baby, the only explanation is if it is Arby's baby, because that's who she was having X with. All right. And the first paternity test which he took, either his girlfriend changed it, or either it just came that they made a mistake. Okay. Okay, let's see. Tanya Campbell, Shayla was already pregnant before she slept with Anthony. And I don't think Anthony really did anything with Shayla that night because Anthony was so drunk and weak. I don't believe he did anything either. That's why she was so quick to get him in bed again. I don't think he did anything. They need to start revealing the 100% truth. And Shayla could have been already pregnant, because in order to have that baby in August, that means she got pregnant in December. Let's see. That means she got pregnant in November. The first month would have been in December, and then the 9th month will be in August. I think it's Arby's baby. Okay, I think it's Arby's baby because she was exited up with him. Okay, she was exiting up with him while she was exiting up with Anthony. And the first night he was so drunk, he said he didn't even remember anything. Okay, remember they had X many times after that. It probably will, because it's not going to be his baby. All right, that's his karma. And Shayla going to get hers, and that mama going to get hers too. I cannot wait until they basically, get to the bottom of this. And let's see who's right, because, I just don't believe it's his child. Baby don't look like him anyway. You know what I'm saying? It just really doesn't. And it could be Arby's. He has a big forehead. There you go right there. Arby has a big forehead. That little baby does too. All right, he has a big forehead. You see how it's coming out right there? Just because that baby is not light-skinned does not mean it's not his. And just because that first paternity test came like that, he can take a second one too, and then Anthony needs to take one. So we can finally find out. I bet you that baby is his, and that's the way they need to do it, just like that, because that would be tripped out. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and find that skit with one of the actresses passing on. It's Mama AJ, who played Ernestine's mama on the show. She had cancer, and I wonder if that's what she had in real life, because her hair was cut short like it was. Man, I cannot type. Now, trust me, guys, I don't usually type with one hand. I usually do it with two, but I'm holding my phone. Okay, let's see. So let's go ahead and look at this. I hope they don't have no daggone music in the background. Oh. Can't watch this. Let me do another one.
We, the Country Wayne fans, just want to send a big RIP to the one and only Mama AJ. We knew her as Sting's mama on the Country Wayne skits. Miss AJ took that money and bought her a new rider more, you know what I mean? So we're just sending our love and our prayers to Ernestine Morrison and family. And,
That was
you
her.
know,
She
just
had
rest
cancer.
in peace.
Gosh, she got cancer. Does beautiful lady.
We, the Country Wayne fans, just want to send.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see what she said about this.
Country Wayne fans. One of my Country Wayne fans said that Ernestine's mom has passed in real life. And then a lot of them chimed in and said, yes, this really happened. I did not know that was her real mother.
That's her real mother?
On here related and stuff.
Oh, wow.
That was her real mom. When you go over there to Facebook and you look up Ernestine and you see all the pictures, all the love of her and her mother.
See, that's your mom for real?
It is heartbreaking. The stuff she said about her mom. A transplant, if I'm not mistaken. She survived that. She survived cancer. So the lady in real life went through some challenges, went through some things. And, that's special. They worked on these skits together, her and her mom. Then she said she moved her mom here, I think 7 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I don't have a mom. When you lose your mom, you lose everything to me. It's nothing like a mom. You can't get your mom back. And I don't know. That hit home to just see that. I appreciate you all that put that in my thing today on the video. You didn't stop what I was talking about. That's not important. What's important is life, and important for you to tell me so I can send out my condolences to Ernest.
Okay, I'm going to stop this. I definitely send out my condolences and prayers out to Ernestine. I did not know that was her real mom. And they definitely look alike right there, you guys. They definitely look alike. So yes. And my prayers are sending out to her, in this difficult time, sad situation. They look just alike in that first picture, man. Look at that. And look how that cancer did, man. That was her mom before everything. Let me play this. I'm just gonna turn the music down. Hey. They look just alike in that other picture. Let me stop it right there. Wait a minute if I can do it quick enough. I can't catch it quick enough, but they look just alike in that first picture right there. It just goes so quick. I'm trying to stop it. This thing on computer, man. Let me do it with my finger. I cannot do it quick enough, y'all. There you go. They look just alike in that picture right there, man. Beautiful mom and daughter. My condolences and prayers are extended out to them. I mean, for her, I'm sorry, for Ernestine, and, to everybody who knew her, the other relatives, her colleagues on Kountry Wayne, on the set of Kountry Wayne, and just, everybody who knew her, fans too. She was a beautiful lady, I did not know that they were related. As a matter of fact, a lot of them in that skit, I mean, not in that skit, but on Kountry Wayne, they are related for real, you guys. So if y'all go check out their real TikTok pages and stuff like that, you will see that. Man, I did not know, fighting cancer. She looks just like her mama. My God. Rest in peace to Mama AJ. And again, my condolences and prayers are extended out to Ernestine, especially, and their other family members, and the fans, friends, and the entire cast of Kountry Wayne. Sad, sad time. A lot of people have passed on these last couple of days. Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, numerous of other people. My condolences are expressed out to all of these people, family member, friends, fans, anyone that knew them. And my prayers are sending out to all of these people, man. And may all of these people, rest in paradise. In paradise. My voice is going in and out. That's sad. But that's a beautiful picture right there. It truly is. So anyway, guys, I did enjoy this live today. And thank you guys so much for being here, checking everything out. And I appreciate you guys. And I don't think there's any other skits. I just checked it. So I'll be back tomorrow with the newest skits of Shayla and Amber and the whole crew and stuff. So let's see what y'all said before I get ready to get out of here. I don't know how they're going to find the money. That's crazy. I don't know. You say you're still waiting on that skit with Amber and Mike. Very sad. My condolences. It sure is. Yes, Mama AJ was Ernestine real mom, and she was fighting cancer. Diesel and Lorenzo were real brothers too. Oh, wow. Really? Wow. They said also that Calvin and the dude in New York that Amber and Ernestine was talking to are real siblings as well. Oh, I know. She looks just like her mom. And you have a great night too, Michael. Thank you so much. You have a great evening, Tanya. Let me go ahead and do roll call. Thank you to everybody who's here, everybody in the bushes, everybody who's watching in the replay. And I had like 35, 40 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And Jermaine, I know you're asleep, but thank you for checking in, hon. Also, y'all, this is me, all right? Most Hated Bronze, thank you for being here showing support. I am Loyalty. Thank you for being here showing support. MSJ, thank you for being here showing support and leaving so much feedback. Alexis, thank you for being here as well and leaving feedback. Mary, thank you for being here as well and leaving feedback too. I love it when you guys talk in the comment section, okay? Michael Brown, thank you for coming here again and leaving feedback, giving your insight. I appreciate that. Icy Kitty, thank you for that lovely message and being here, participating in the chat as well. Tanya, thank you so much for being here, leaving feedback, so much feedback. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Vicky, did I say anything to you, Vicky? If I didn't, I read your comment. Welcome to Shades Too, and thank you so much for being here, hon, and I appreciate you. And everybody, I hope you all subscribe because I do these reaction videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's right. Rest in peace, Mama AJ. We will all miss you. Okay? Tanya, did I tell you thank you for being here and leaving all this feedback? I think I did. If I say y'all name twice, that's because Shay be like on a whole nother level. Vanessa, thank you for being here. You said Dominique is his former girlfriend, right? And that's a beautiful lady too. So thank you for telling me her name and stuff. And I hope you subscribe to the channel. And thank you for, letting me know and being here. All right. Okay, so Mary, I already got you. Charmin, thank you so much for being here again, leaving feedback like always. You too, Judy, thank you for being here again, leaving feedback like always as well. Icy, again, thank you for all your feedback and everything. And everything, I think I got everybody. Oh, let me see if I can say this right. Earl, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel and thank you for leaving your feedback as well. Letting us know about all this right here, what you just told us about. Tanya, I don't know if I told you thank you, but I'm going to tell you again, thank you for being here, showing support and leaving your feedback. Teresa, welcome to the chat as well. Thank you for being here, leaving your support as well. Leaving your comments as well, and thank you so much. Let's see, it's a lot of people, man. And I think I said, Judy, thank you, but if I didn't, thank you again for being here and leaving your feedback. Tina, I did not see you. Welcome to the chat, and thank you too for being here, participating in this live. I appreciate you. All these new people, man. All right, so you say you don't see Shayla letting him go. Oh, she's going to have to. If people can't do nothing willingly, sometimes you have to let, aid them a little bit, aid them. And with that being said, guys, thank you to everybody in the bushes. Thank you to everybody who watches this again, in the replay, And again, rest in peace to Mama AJ. You will surely be missed. And Ernestine, my deepest condolences, sympathy is expressed out to you. And I am so sorry for your loss, girl. All right. And my prayers are extended out to you and your family and the cast of Kountry Wayne, all the fans and other family members. And may your mom rest in peace in paradise. She was a beautiful lady. All right. So y'all, let me stop this. All right. And we are getting ready to get out of here. Let me go ahead and change everything. And don't forget, guys, to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content today. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. I forgot to do the copyright disclaimer, but y'all know what it says. It's always there. I guess I better do it real quick. You just never know. So copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area sometime. And it is right now going across my screen. Okay. And thank you guys again for everything. All right. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with my next It's Reaction Talk Time with Shay. Have a blessed day, you guys. All right. Let me go ahead and do this. Y'all know it takes forever for me to do this right here. Hold on. I need to get this together with this damn chat manners, y'all, for real. So there you go right there. Y'all make sure y'all check out my outro. It's the same as my intro. Thank you, Jermaine, for that too. Okay, let's go ahead and put this other and y'all, if y'all be up late tonight, check out my late night owls talk time. Okay, check that out because I'll be talking about some good, interesting topics. All right, and thank you guys again, and have a blessed day. Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and put this outro on, and we are out of here. What is it, y'all? Here it is right here. See y'all. Peace.
Yeah. Right. She know the Shay Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it top. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips like it's game time, characters wow, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, the side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube Reaction Show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know